I guess there's always a chance of me being wrong, but I didn't think I'd be this wrong, but y'all see the title. Let's get into it. What up, everybody? Welcome back to Big Red Weekly. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm trying to hit 250 subscribers by the end of the year, and it's slowly seeming that like that's probably not going to happen, but hey, let's try for it anyway. So, hey, like I said before, you guys can see the title. I extremely underrated this man. Now, going into this video, I kind of thought he had a lot more bigger games, but it is only like 14 games into the season. But Steph Curry, man, I think he's got to be the greatest player in the world right now. You could argue that it's probably Kevin Durant or Giannis or Nikola Jokic, because Nikola Jokic has definitely been a little underrated this season thus far. But I think it's Curry. Now, I feel like I'm always finding reasons to not give Kevin Durant this title. And again, I probably have him at 2 right now. Giannis was looking like he was going to be the best player in the league. The Bucks have thus fallen, though, to the 11th seed right now. But again, it's only like 13 to 15 games in for most of these teams, so you gotta let it play out a little bit more. But as of right now, Golden State is 12-2, the first seed in the Western Conference, and that is because of that man, Stephen Curry. He's had 4 big games scoring wise, kind of 5, but one of them was in an L. Nets, just last night, he dropped 37, 9 of 14 from the 3-point line. The other day against Chicago, he had 40, 9 of 17 from 3. Hawks, he dropped 50, 9 of 19. He also notably had 10 assists that game. Clippers, he had 45, 8 of 13 from 3, and 10 rebounds, which again, not something you always hear about from Curry, but hey, he had 10 rebounds, so why not? And only 1 assist. It's one of those weird things where a point guard had literally 10 times as many rebounds as he had assists, but and 36 against the Grizzlies, but that was the game that he had an L, but he shot the ball relatively pretty well, except for probably except there at the end, he was trying to get some shots off, but he ended up missing. But obviously they ended up losing the game, so that's probably why, because he probably missed his last few shots in order to try and win the game, or at some point. I don't really remember that game too much. I'm not even sure I watched it. Too many games, unfortunately, but those are really his biggest games, again, scoring-wise. But the reason Golden State's really in this 12-2, has this 12-2 record, is really because of their defense. I think they're top 3 in both offense and defense. I think they might be 1 in both. But I don't know. I don't remember that, so don't quote me. So Curry's defense has gone up so much, and I don't really know what to say about it, because it's not one of those things where you expected it to happen. Now, Curry's never really been a negative defender, but it's, it would have been a stretch to call him a really good defender, or even a good defender. I feel like the things that he could do on defense really well, he did do them really well. At playing the passing lanes, having just active hands, everything like that, and just, he gave effort, which always made him at least an average defender, an average to a good defender. But he's been playing pretty much good to great this season. He's been real strong, he's been moving his feet, and he's just had some great possessions where he's just been locked in, and really it's been showing throughout the whole Warriors team that everyone from Steph to Draymond to Jordan Poole, everyone all the way down to the bench, they've all been locked in defensively. And it's been crazy to see, because it's one of those things where you are not expecting defense to be one of the best things that Curry is doing this season. And that's really the reason why this team's 12-2. They have a great mixture of both young talent and of just older veteran experience that have all the championship pedigree. That, obviously Steph got 3 rings, Draymond got 3 rings, Clay is sitting over there with 3 rings. Iggy's back. Their coach got like 7. because he's got 3 with the Warriors. Oh, so Kerr might have 6. Unless, how many rings did Kerr have while playing? I don't remember. He might have got one with the Spurs though, so he might have had 4 before being. I think Steve Kerr has got 7 rings. So, you know, their coach got all the championship pedigree as well. So, you know, this team's built really well, and they definitely got a lot of, you know, I don't think they got a lot to prove because they've already been proving it. But they, you know, they're kind of shutting everybody up, saying, you know, y'all called us bad, y'all called us trash, and now 12-2 start again. We need a little bit of context. Their schedule has not been that super hard compared to some other teams. But they have, again, played some really great teams that they pulled out dubs against. Again, Nets, Bulls that I underrated again. I was thinking about talking about the Bulls in this video, but I'm not going to, not yet. But the Bulls is another team that I shouldn't say another because I didn't underrate I did underrate the Warriors. I had them as the 5th seed going into this season, and they're obviously number 1. I don't think they were going to hold on to a number 1 seed, but top 3. I definitely think they're going to stay top 3, especially when Klay comes back. Even if Klay just sitting there, just running around, shooting threes, even if he's not as great as he was before on the defensive end, offensively, he's going to make this team so much better as is. So, but like I said, I had Golden State at 5, Curry as the 4th greatest player in the league, but I think I was wrong all the way around. I think Curry's the best player in the world right now, and Golden State's number 1 in the West. While I thought they were probably going to finish around 5, but now I think they're going to probably finish at worst as the 3rd seed. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Steph Curry's the greatest player in the world right now. Kevin Durant's 2nd, but you could definitely say Kevin Durant's 1st, and I would not really argue with you. So, again, thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like on the video and subscribe for more basketball content, and I appreciate it. Thanks.